Have you ever heard of a light that shouldn't exist? A light with no sound, no source. And once you see it, it's already too late. Along the fog-covered banks of Germany's Elbe River, people have vanished without a trace. Their last words are always the same. I saw the light. No one knows what it wants. No one knows where it leads. But one thing is certain. If you follow it, you never come back. Tonight, I'll tell you the chilling truth behind the ghostly light of the Elbe River. A story many wish they'd never heard. There's a place in Germany where the fog seems alive, where the night feels heavier than it should. Along the Elbe's lonely banks, travelers whisper about a light that shouldn't be there. It glows, moves, disappears, as if it thinks. The oldest tales agree on one terrifying truth. Once you see the light, it sees you too. One cold winter night, Hans, a local truck driver, was returning home along the river. The fog was thick. His headlights barely lit the road ahead. Then, there it was. A soft light, floating in the distance. Too high for a lantern, too low for a star. It hovered, silent, motionless, until his truck inched forward. Slowly, the light began to drift, as if leading him. Hans followed, hypnotized. Time lost meaning. When his engine coughed and died, the light stood still, pulsing gently outside his windshield. The moment it drifted away, his truck roared back to life. When he reached the bridge, he glanced into the mirror. The light was still there, distant, watching. But Hans wasn't the first, and he wouldn't be the last. Years earlier, Greta, a woman from a nearby village, was rowing along the Elbe. Her dog sat at the bow, calm at first, until the light appeared. Hovering just above the water's surface, the dog growled, ears fixed on the glow. Greta reached for her flashlight, but the batteries were dead. Her phone, too. The light circled the boat, ripples spreading through the still water. Then, just as suddenly, it vanished. By morning, Greta reached the shore alone. Her dog was missing. Claw marks covered the wooden sides of her boat. Some call it the Lantern of the Lost. Others believe it's the soul of a drowned sailor, trapped forever. A few scientists dismissed it as swamp gas, until one of them disappeared. His footprints led into the river. None came back. And then there's the old church bell. One foggy night, long after the church was abandoned, the bell rang 3 times. Villagers rushed to the riverbank. Through the thick mist, the light floated high, swaying gently as if rocked by unseen hands. Moments later, something cold brushed against one man's ankles, though the river was several feet away. The light blinked twice, then vanished. The bell was never heard again. The Elbe never speaks, but the light still returns. Not every night, not to everyone. But those who've seen it all share one detail. The light moves. It waits. It follows. And once it notices you, it never forgets. Locals say if you ignore it, you might be safe. But if you follow, even one step, you're marked. You become part of its story. And the Elbe never forgets its stories. A group of campers once tested the legend. Armed with cameras, flashlights, and bravado, they camped near the river. At midnight, the glow appeared. Laughter faded as their cameras malfunctioned, batteries drained, and their lights failed. Only the pale glow remained. By dawn, just one camper was found, soaked and staring into the mist. He whispered only 4 words. It wanted me to follow. The more people seek answers, the deeper the mystery grows. Some whisper it's a murdered ferryman's spirit, doomed to seek passengers forever. Others believe in a ghost ship, its captain's lantern still glowing, luring souls to their watery graves. And some don't believe at all, until they see it. One man, a skeptic from Berlin, parked near the bank. He waited, camera ready. Midnight arrived. The air chilled, fog thickened. Then the light appeared. It moved against the wind, hovered near his car, circling closer and closer. His engine stalled, the doors locked. His camera froze on one last frame, the light, inches from his windshield. The next day, the car was found empty, doors locked from the inside. The Elbe keeps its secrets. But the light is always there, waiting for someone curious, brave, or foolish enough to follow. If you see a glow along the Elbe's banks, remember, some lights lead you home, others lead you somewhere you'll never return from. And the light along the Elbe, it always chooses